Hello guys, it's Victor once again, another day, another scholarship. And I'm coming to you live from London today. Yes, I am in London. And I'll be taking you through a number of landmarks here in London. And while I do that, we shall discuss 5 questions that you shouldn't ask while seeking scholarship advice, while seeking scholarship assistance. And as you can see behind me, we're behind the Parliament House, Parliament building, where the lawmakers meet in the UK. And let's begin without any further ado. So, point number 1: while seeking scholarship help, please desist from doing this. And I'll try to mimic the DM or the messages I get. Number 1: hey Victor, thank you for all the opportunities you share here. Could you do me a favor? Could you apply for me? I could pay you, I could give you half of my allowance when I get the scholarship, or pay you before you apply for me. What do you think? Please kindly get back to me as soon as possible. Please guys, we shouldn't do this. This is criminal to pay somebody to take an exam for you, because these scholarships application and admission applications are just like exams. Do not pay people to do it for you. Yes, there are a number of people who pay for things like people to review their CV or their statement of purpose or their proposal. Even though I do not encourage that, but that is not criminal. At least I think, but I do not encourage that at all. Most of us got our scholarship without any professional help, without exchanging money with anybody. But this point is even worse. That's paying and giving this person or this institution the entire duty of applying for the admission and applying for the scholarship. So you just give the person your documents and say, okay, apply for me, write the necessary statement of purpose, write the CV, write everything, and I'll just pay you off. Please, this is criminal. And if you do it here in the UK, it's worth deportation. It's worth cancelling your student visa. So please do not lead us into temptation. Try to do these things yourself. If you're not clear, send out emails asking particular questions like, oh, I'm confused about this particular thing, what do you think I should do? I do not know how to go about this. Read up materials yourself, and as a last resort, you could get people to review your documents, which is not compulsory, I must say. It is not compulsory, and repeat, but you could get people to review your documents and then submit. Make sure you're doing it yourself and not paying somebody to apply for you. I cannot say this enough. And yes, I will take you to the next point, but before then I'll show you some other landmarks, so come with me. So guys, point number 2 while seeking scholarships, things you should not do. Number 2 is that after I have made a video, shared a link, and done all these, a number of people still come and say, hey Victor, thanks for the link you shared, thanks for the video you did, but how do I apply for the scholarship? And that is exactly what the video is about. That is exactly what the link is about in the first place. So I share links to scholarships, I share videos to scholarships, and I expect you to at least click on them, and click on the link, watch the video, and from there begin your application. So there's no need sending me another message and asking how to apply for the scholarship, because the very essence of the video, the very essence of the link or links as the case may be, is to show you how to apply in the first place. So I think before you contact scholars, make sure you've done your background research, make sure you've done your background work, and you've been able to read up materials, read up the requirements, read up the eligible courses, the eligible countries, and things like that before you reach out. So guys, that is the second point, and I'm close to the Tower Bridge at the moment. The building behind me is, I think, the town centre, the city hall or something of London, I believe. Yes, and here, and that's the Tower Bridge of London. This bridge is often confused as the London Bridge. This is not the London Bridge, this is the Tower Bridge, the bridge that opens up there in the middle. Yes, I was living very close to this area about 3 years ago while doing my master's program. My student hostel was just, I think, 3 minutes from here. So imagine living with this at your background, at your backyard. This is amazing, don't you think so? So that's it, guys, and I'll take you to somewhere else after now. So stay with me, do not go away. So point number 3 is for those asking for what they call some kind of negotiations. So they say, hey, this scholarship said we should provide a 2-year work experience or a 3-year work experience, or requires a first class or a 2-1, and I do not have these materials. Should I still apply? Well, if you ask me that kind of question, your guess is as good as mine most times, because you're both looking at the same pieces of information. We do not know the minds of the admissions committee. So what I tell people often is that just apply whether you qualify or not. If you think you want to shoot your shot, I'm like, go ahead. But when you ask me, do you stand a chance if you apply, even though you don't have the work experience or you do not have the result? Honestly, I cannot say, even though some of you might maybe elevate me to a certain pedestal and say, oh, Victor knows a number of things about scholarship, so let us ask him. The truth is that we do not know the minds of the members of the scholarship selection committees. We can only guess most times. So when in doubt, I just say, I do not know, but just give it a try. So do not consider me an authority when it comes to negotiating with some of the requirements in the scholarship application, because hey, I'm not the one selecting in the first place. You should remember that. And any tip I give, any advice, any piece of advice I give is just a suggestion. We do not know what these people actually consider at the end of the day while selecting. There are some internal mechanisms, I believe, that we're not aware of that also apply during the selection process. So question number 4, a number of people have actually contacted me for what they call easy scholarships. Scholarship does not require lots of documentation or very stress-free process. Well, every scholarship is a competition. Every scholarship is competitive. So please put on your thinking cap, burn your midnight candles, as they say, and ready to fight for a position. There is no free lunch anywhere. The scholarship committee wants to ensure that you merit this investment, because you're spending thousands of pounds, thousands of dollars, or thousands of euros on you, and they want to make sure you merit this this investment. So you have to show them. So there's nothing like an easy scholarship, something that gives you an easy way out, and it's competitive, and people are applying from different parts of the world. So please, I do not know of any easy scholarship. So this is the final point, and it's about people asking for general immigration advice. Personally, I do not provide immigration advice because I do not know much about immigration except scholarship immigration, for instance. And the process for scholars is a little bit different from those who just want to migrate. If you want to go to Canada or want to come to the UK or to the US or whatever country you want to go to, I'm not vast when it comes to these things. But when it comes to applying for a scholarship as a scholar, because the mechanism is a little bit different. If you're sponsored by a government, either like the DAD scholarship or the Commonwealth or the Chair of NIN or things like that, because the documents you need to provide to the embassy is a little bit different from those who are like going there to look for a job or going there for a visit or going there for something else. So for immigration advice, I'm sorry, I cannot provide you with any concrete instruction. Most times if people meet me and ask for this information, I send them to the website of the country they're interested in. I say go to the Canadian Embassy website or to the UK Embassy website or to the US and check the particular information there, because for me, I do not have an idea. Maybe a number of other scholars might have one or two tips on how to probably prepare for an interview, visa interview, or things like that. But I've not actually done a serious visa interview most of the time because of my scholarships, as I said earlier. Most of them are government sponsored, so most of the time we get caught lots of slacks. We jump lots of process. We do not provide anything like bank statements, or sometimes I do not even do any interviews. I just show them my documents. Oh, I'm sponsored by that. I'm sponsored by this. I'm sponsored by that, and they allow you go. And the visa application duration is also quite short if you're a government sponsored scholar as well. And then that's it, guys. I hope this was informative. And I'm in London at the moment, and the weather is okay, so I came to get some sun and meet a number of friends and visit family as well. And until next time, guys, stay inspired, and I will see you at the top. By the way, several members, close to 20 people from our YouTube channel, will be coming to the UK by October, September through the Commonwealth or the MasterCard or the Chevening Scholarship. So I'm very happy to welcome you. I'll probably organize like a welcome party for those staying not too far from London. But let's see how it goes. I'm probably planning something. And for the others, see you sooner than later. Bye bye for now.